Hello, my name is Chaye. I'm from Manila, Philippines, and I was asked by Abida to talk about women empowerment from my perspective. So, like Karen, I'm also going to tell a story about my life in relation to my work. Hi, I'm Chaye Cabal Revilla. Thank you for giving me the honor of being here with you. Because of my height, you cannot see me. I have a prepared speech, but I will just try to speak from my heart. I actually am from Manila, Philippines. I'm an accountant by profession. I started my work with Ernst& Young, and now I'm with PLDT Group. It's a leading telecommunications company in the Philippines, also involved in ICT and media. Karen, I will also show my story, and I've actually prepared some slides on how women empowerment has actually molded me. When I was asked to talk about women empowerment, I did what most people normally do. They Google it. So this is what I came up with. The qualities of being an empowered woman, she has to be educated, independent, and kind, and loving, and forgiving in everything. But to me, all of these things are positive traits, which we all have, but I'd like to share some principles of being an empowered woman from my perspective. These slides I actually prepared on my own, but I felt that the spark and the empowerment has to start from within. And most of these quotes coming from famous people like the song from Bruce Springsteen and the poet Dante and the activist Edie Nixon about starting to change actually will resound to all of us because I did that. So the slides that I prepared, I had 4 principles. First, to know your purpose. Next, to reconcile all facets of your life. Third, to break the mold and the status quo. And fourth, being a blessing to others. Knowing your purpose will actually ground us, right? Because it reminds us of what we believe in, what we stand for, and what we live for. Because if you do not know your purpose, then you'll actually be just lost. And self-awareness is key in figuring out what our purpose is. When we know ourselves and we know our purpose, we can start leading ourselves because we cannot lead others, even our family or the people that we work with, if we are not able to lead ourselves. Next is to reconcile all facets of your life. Why? Because to be truly an empowered person, you need to live a consistent life. Like Karen earlier, she could not have been a successful career person if she was battered or hurting at home, right? So actually, that also resounded with me. Because the brokenness effectively will catch up with you. I'd like to share a story from my end. So, I got married rather late. My husband is actually here. And it was a struggle for us to have a baby. So I had everything. I had a career, I had a good family, but I had a struggle. I was really struggling to have a baby. And then, in the Philippines, you have to be a complete woman. For you to be a complete woman, you have to bear children. And my useless uterus wasn't really of much help, right? So earlier on, at the early age of 20, I adopted a baby boy. His name is Rob. He's 21 years old right now. He's away in college in San Francisco. And when I married my husband, we also tried having a baby. And everybody was so pressuring me, you're not pregnant yet. When are you? It's too late. You're in your late 30s, early 40s. You can't bear a child anymore. So I did all of those things, IVFs, IUIs, everything. But it proved to be, it didn't really work for us. But that did not stop me from being who I am. So actually, we got a baby. She was 4 days old when someone actually left her. And now she's our child. Her name is Shaylee. She's 1 year and 7 months. She's very beautiful. She was wrapped in a plastic bag when somebody found her, but she actually completed our life. So see, I did not have to be pregnant to have a beautiful baby. I did not have to be fat and moody and all. But see, I have a baby already. A woman is only able to shift from role to role seamlessly by staying authentic all throughout. So we have to be consistent in our lives, whether at home or at work. The third is to break the mold and the status quo. Gone are the days when women are supposed to just be confined to doing one thing, right? To stay home and to just watch the kids and the children. Nowadays, we do everything. We multitask. Here, we are all professionals. Some are CEOs, CFOs, and entrepreneurs, business owners, mothers and daughters all at the same time. So we women rock. At work, in the Philippines rather, it's actually very conservative in a way that women are not really battered, but seen as the second less species or something, second class citizens, but not my husband. Especially at work, it's actually a men's job. So 20% of women comprise only key officers of the workforce. So most of us have to really, really fight to be known. But what I had done was to dare to do what men do and even do it better. So in the telecommunications industry, I had to learn technology and network. I had to do cable splicing, and I had to go down the manhole to understand what the underground network cabling was all about. I tried to learn how to everything about technology, about marketing and sales, and it actually gave me a great understanding of our business. And most of the men in our company did not know finance. I knew their work, but they did not know mine, so that gave me an advantage.